Okay, howdy everybody, and welcome back. Just gonna keep chugging along in the campaign that we started last week. Hope you're doing okay. Having a nice start to the week. It's been a pretty hectic start for me so far, but not in a bad way, which is nice. Okay, just gonna hop right into it and see where we left off. I think we did the communications bunker. We have still got some work cut out for us. We need to deal with both of these swarms, but I think we'll go ahead with the Hunter's Meadow first. Just build up some additional Empire points and things like that to use so that, and I guess orient myself to the game a little bit before we try to take on one of these swarms, because I feel like they could go south if I make a bunch of mistakes, which I'm likely to anyways, but ideally we can use this as kind of a warm-up, or a low-stakes warm-up, and make it through the swarm relatively unscathed. Just gonna send our guys out here to explore a little bit.
Any orders?
What?
There's some infected out this way, as we can see.
You again?
Don't see any out there. They are.
Okay.
Alright, let's get some housing built. I'm gonna start it heading out this way, I think.
Do you need me?
What? Yeah. You are gonna pay me for this, right? What? Roger
Let's
that.
keep expanding out a little bit,
This, right?
but we also want to get resource production going,
Attention. Building
which means some hunters' cabins, as well as we'll want to get a sawmill up and running as quickly as possible.
A new task.
Start boosting our wood production. Certainly need more gold, so more housing is always going to be the case. For that, or the solve, I guess, for that.
building completed.
What do you want now? Gotcha.
Alright, let's keep it going.
Okay. Let's
Keep
do this.
pushing out this way. This is the edge of the map, so I think that could be
Are there other
pretty
units to bother?
beneficial. And we'll get a bit of a warning before that gets taken over. Let's just check our objectives again. We have fertile land, which means food generation from farms and advanced farms is boosted, which is great. We want to get 600 colony population, and we need to do so in 66 days. I just hit retire there by accident. That would have
This better be good.
been problematic.
A new task.
Alright, let's go over this way. Clear these guys out.
What do you want now?
Basically going to continue to push forward
Guide me to the infected.
as much as we can. We just want to protect our housing, so
Yes.
we'll move back
This better be good.
this way and we'll start patrolling a bit.
Great.
Let's just go straight up and down like that.
The train has arrived at the station.
Train's arrived. Time to build some resource production. I think getting a mill going is a great idea as well. So let's do that. Honestly, maybe like Maybe right there is fine. Probably doesn't really matter all that much, but just want to make sure that we're using the space the best way that we can.
Are you
Just
sure?
because we need such a large population,
Yes.
space is going to be a bit of a premium in terms of like space that we can defend.
Our forces are in danger.
I guess. Oh yeah, there.
What?
That's fine.
You again.
Can run up that way.
What? Sounds
You can run
interesting.
this way.
Could be worse.
Ooh, there's some resources. That's what we're looking for.
Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
Attention.
There.
Building completed. Our soldiers are in trouble.
This better be good.
Okay, we'll let them deal with themselves over there. We're going to want to get some stone production going, which means we need more wood, but we also are going to need more space on our energy grid. Do that as well, and maybe get another hunter's cabin going so we can get food production up a little bit and do another row of housing here.
Oh, here we go again.
Attention.
Roger that.
Building completed. Commander? Attention. Building completed.
Alright. So far so good, thankfully. We're also going to expand our power this way and this way once we get a chance. Oh, just kidding. There we go.
You again.
And we'll probably soon want to collapse some of our
What?
units down towards the housing and the base just to make sure nothing squeaks through and ruins our day.
Just guide me to the infected. Understood. Attention.
Just gonna run this guy straight across, do a little bit of scouting, try to reveal as much of the map as possible because it is quite a small map. So,
Building completed.
and we've got stone production unlocked finally. Could probably do it there and probably here, right? I would think. We'll see. Oop.
You
I
again.
wanna. Whew. Get a little bit more housing going.
Train has arrived at the station.
That is wonderful. See if we can squeeze down that other quarry. That's gonna be just 2, so we get more than just plopping down the
Building completed.
5 that was initially available, but it would probably a little bit more ideal if we could stick it there if we didn't put the mill so close.
Building completed.
That's why I was saying that mill placement. I guess I was proven wrong earlier by saying that it probably doesn't matter because it kind of immediately does.
A new task.
But that's okay. We're gonna continue pushing out and clearing out whatever infected we can. We're gonna need some more food,
Building completed.
but first it would be nice. Oh,
Attention.
not first
Building
actually.
completed.
Whew. I let that get a little too dicey there.
You again.
They recover their health pretty quickly, which is
Okay.
nice.
Do you need me? All right.
Alright.
On your order.
Time to start protecting our housing.
What?
We're gonna have
Gotcha. Roger
this ranger here run a bit of a route.
that. Yeah.
there.
More orders.
I'll have this other one
Arrived at the
run
station.
one,
Just kidding. Yes.
I guess on this side of the train tracks, why not?
Okay, let's do this.
You're already running one there. And
Great.
honestly push up this way because getting this iron is going to be the next goal. I don't really see any other deposits available for us, so let's grab a little bit of extra food. Over here is pretty good. So let's do 18 there. Do some on this other side here when we get a chance to. And then I'm going to throw down a little bit more housing once the food comes online. That way we can get a wood workshop and start researching farms and things like that. I'm pretty sure we've unlocked farms through the campaign tech tree.
Tell me. Perfect. Come on.
Send him back and forth that
You're not
way.
gonna pay me for this, right?
Attention. Building completed.
Hunter's cottage is complete, so let's get additional housing down where we can. There we go. Yeah, it's a bummer that the train came back so quickly, but that's okay. We have another 60 days to be able to complete this mission here, so
All right.
hopefully
All the way.
got lots of time.
Attention. Building completed.
Need 10 workers to get the wood workshop, which is, again, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's put down some more energy buildings.
What?
Not energy producer, but expanding our energy grid.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Okay, but it's gonna cost you double.
Another little pocket of infected there, but I think we should be in pretty decent shape. There's some
Do you
trouble.
need me?
Let's get rid of you.
Let's go.
That tells me
Attention.
that I should probably
All right.
do this.
What?
Pull this one
What was
back
that? Are you sure? Yes.
and run you
Okay.
that way. Oops. Grab another hunter's cabin. We have 18 available there. We'll probably be able to squeeze down another one here as well if we so choose. But we'll see. We're gonna get a load of workers here, which will give us access to the wood workshop. Finally. Next, we'll want to build the soldier center as well. But being able to upgrade to cottages as opposed to just these tents will be very important, and being able to put down some farms is going to be pretty big.
Building completed.
Alright. Feel pretty okay about this start so far. Maybe we'll put down maybe here is the right idea. Kind of protects against
Okay.
this side of the map, but gives us a bit of an early warning at least.
Sounds interesting.
There.
It could be worse.
Run them back and forth. Our wood workshop is nearly ready, thankfully. down another 2 tents, and here we go. So first we'll unlock a farm, and then we'll grab cottages after that. The farms will give us a huge boost to our food production, as well as a pretty solid boost to our workers that are available.
Building completed.
Should allow us to boost this population out pretty quickly. Should actually allow us to double it immediately. Maybe not immediately if we don't have the resources to upgrade all of these at the same time, but yeah. We'll want to put down a soldier center here as well, just because the rangers are great for exploring at the beginning, but what I'm using them for right now is not super ideal. And getting some soldiers down to protect against some of the waves of runners and things like that that come later on is going to be our best bet for surviving. Okay. Let's put down some farms. 84 available there. 81 right there, so those are huge. And we need more energy. For that we need more wood. Should come in any moment now, thankfully. There it is. And I'll put it down right here.
Great. Roger that.
Bump you out a little bit and make you run a little bit further. Just because I don't like this gap, and I know that it's going to mean that they're taking longer to travel between point A and point B, but it's also just a little bit of extra security knowing that that area is covered at least some of the time. We've got all the stone that we can handle. Soon we're going to have cottages. So yeah, just workers remaining for that.
Attention. Technology research finished.
And as we can see, food no longer a problem for us at all. And now we're going to wait until these workers come in, and we're going to put down a soldier center. There we are. And let's put that right... Honestly, right here is probably a pretty good spot for it. You can build a wall. Honestly, like, straight there is fine. As long as we've got
Better be good. Gotcha.
some coverage,
You pay.
and we're forcing the infected to go a certain route if they run in from the edges of the map, then I'll be pretty happy. Let's get some more walls down as well.
What?
Like so.
Okay.
We'll actually have you running
Gotcha.
outside here.
Our defenses are being attacked. Attention. Building completed.
There's some of those runners I was talking about right there.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Yeah.
Alright,
Gotcha.
let's run you this way.
The train has arrived at the station.
That was very fortunate. Okay, getting a little too micromanagey here, so let's see here. We're gonna want to train some soldiers, but I think first I'll just worry about, I'll grab a couple extra rangers. We'll expand our power network so that we can at least get a quarry right there. Which we need more workers for, of course. Let's do that. Could boost up our wood production a little more as well. That would not be a terrible idea.
Building completed.
But might be a bit tough right now,
Any
so.
attacks? Roger that. Great idea. No, I'm just kidding.
Rude. She said, great idea.
My
No,
bow
I'm
and
just
arrows
kidding.
are ready. So tired. Last night was amazing. Great. Roger that.
Alrighty. I think we're feeling okay right now. I know that by saying that out loud, it means I'm gonna get humbled here in a few minutes probably. By folks like her.
Attention. Building completed. The train has arrived at the station.
Alrighty. There's sawmill. Can I put one there? No way. Could put one there. I think that cuts down some of the food that's available, but it gives us 13 wood production, which is pretty great. Grab a quarry over here for 5
What do you
iron production, which is also pretty great.
call that a plan?
And then let's keep upgrading our tents to cottages. We need more power,
Units under attack.
as is often the case. I guess why not put it right there? Where are the units
Forces are
under
inflamed.
attack?
Attention. Building completed.
Just there?
Attention. Building completed.
Alright. We're in okay shape. Energy and wood. The wood will be taken care of very shortly, the energy in a few moments as well.
Attention. Building
And we're
completed.
getting some iron as well, which is fabulous. And I'll get a couple soldiers going once we can. Only at about 150 population, which is slower
Arrived at the station.
than we'd hope. Let's see. Maybe we get more.
Tell me. Perfect. Let's go.
Perfect. This guy running back and forth up here. We will upgrade the tents that we can.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
And I think, I don't know if we
Attention.
don't seem to have any wood towers available to us, so
Building completed.
it's just gonna be
Building completed.
putting down walls around here and stocking it up with some soldiers where we can. Here we go. 2 soldiers is all we can get right now, that's fine. Continue to upgrade our current housing. Should get us close to 200, but we need triple the amount of housing we have right now, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, so we need 60 houses almost. More than, I don't know, yeah, about 60 houses.
Reporting for duty.
Which is a lot. Feels like a lot.
The train has arrived at the station. Units under attack. The walls are under attack. Attention. Building completed.
Alright. Here we go. We'll repair that even though it's probably a waste of resources, but that's okay. Let's keep getting soldiers out.
Just tell me what to do. Building completed. Any orders?
They're going to attack the highest priority of infected.
Sir. Just guide me to the infected.
And we'll keep them running around, leveling up, gaining more and more experience. We're going to start by building cottages here so we don't have to worry about upgrading.
Reporting for duty.
We'll also, of course, expand our power, like so. And we'll just keep the housing going this way. I wanted to make sure that we still have a route for our units to pass through in case we need to go that away. But I think this should be fine.
Tell me.
Let's see. Going to need a fair amount more energy. So let's just do that. So that gets us another 60 to play with.
Attention. Building completed. Understood. Attention. Building completed.
Honestly, I should just build this wall straight across to there. In fact, it's what I think we'll do. Alright. Bit of a waste of resources, but it is what it is. And I'll put down a gate there as well.
Reporting for
Or
duty. Attention.
yeah, we'll gate
Building
that.
completed.
I had someone on the last stream let me know that gates are actually half the half the 8 hit points of just putting down walls, because each wall segment has 400 HP, but this takes up 3 segments and only has 600, so 3 pieces of wall in the same area have 1200 hit points. And I
Commander?
think I'm just not smart enough to have thought of that on my own,
Alright.
but now I kinda
You again.
can't stop thinking that way. Which is good, I think. I appreciate people who give me tips in that sense,
Great. Yes.
and who are smarter or know the games better than I do.
The train has arrived at
At
the
your
station.
service.
Because I'm certainly not
Sorry, sir.
the most skilled
Cleaning my weapon.
player of this game, or of any game that I play really. I just play them because I think they're fun. We're gonna just wall this off completely. I think I originally was gonna put a gate there, but there really isn't any need. We don't need to get in and out of this area when the train goes there. So we'll kind of just keep it walled off in a sense.
Just tell
Got
me what
these
to do.
guys motoring around, doing what we need them to, which is clear the map. that. And let's see. Everybody else seems to be doing okay.
You again.
You're going to move a little bit forward and go this way. And then we're going to start building walls here, straight across, I think. And eventually maybe we'll build them out a little bit more as well, just to give us some more space for housing. Because housing is going to be a concern. And space for housing is going to be a concern. Since we've got our resources basically maxed out right now, I'm going to drop a bunch of extra houses where I can.
Attention. Building completed.
Need more food eventually, but
Orders, sir.
we'll kind of... There's some right there sitting around. That's awesome. I was going to say we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but we're going to cross that bridge right now.
You are
All right.
gonna pay me for this, right?
Perfect.
Guide me to the infected.
That is the ranger that we wanted to upgrade first,
Building completed.
just because they're in the most, I think, vulnerable spot in our base. Bit of a bummer that that tree's there. I didn't really notice that before.
Commander?
Alright, we'll just grab the stone because we might as well. Again, wasting resources there as well, but not much we can do about that right now. Let's get more walls down. And I think for this one I will build a gate. I'll do it like that. And like that.
What? Yeah. Roger that.
There we go.
Ready?
These guys are clearing out the parts of the map that we need them to, which
Understood.
is wonderful.
Attention. Building completed.
Our veteran ranger is doing what we need them to.
Arrived at the Come station. on.
Population is slowly but surely getting to where we need it to get to. Oh, that's
Our
annoying.
soldiers are in trouble.
We need more food. Alright. We knew we would get to that point.
At your service.
Not the first time, won't be the last. That's almost a guarantee. Maybe we'll put some farms down over here, depending on what the yield is. 81, which isn't too bad. Excellent.
Units under attack.
Next we'll want to shore up this area, obviously, because it's in trouble right this moment.
On your orders.
Whew. Okay.
Everything okay?
Yes. Let's expand our power out this way. We'll wall off part of this. Make it a little bit easier to defend. Just because one sneaky zombie, as has been demonstrated on this channel countless times, can like really ruin
Attention.
a
Building
run
completed. All
in a
right.
big time hurry.
Let's go. On your orders.
Yeah, we're gonna patrol this
Come on.
guy again. I'll get some more soldiers going.
Attention. Building completed.
5 should be good.
Do you need me?
And what we'll do is, when these guys start to...
Train Oh, has the arrived at the human! station.
When these guys are all veterans, we'll move the veterans back to defend and run around. And we'll get the non-veteran soldiers to Oh god, that's why you pause. Roam around the map and gain experience so that everybody is the best version of themselves. There we go.
A new task. Great, but it's gonna cost you double. Gotcha.
Do that. Excellent.
Tell me. Let's go. Reporting for the orders. Come on.
Excellent. Okay. Keep going on the housing.
Our forces are in danger. Ready and waiting.
I think they can hold this off.
Reporting
Perfect.
for- All right.
Proved me right. I love when that happens.
Understood.
Okay,
Let's
y'all.
go.
Saw this guy coming, so we'll just intercept them.
Attention. Understood.
Maybe.
That will be easy. Building completed. All the way. Attention.
Maybe not. I don't know where he went.
For duty. Perfect.
Unless that was them that they just stopped running, I guess. Alrighty. Train stopped. We're at almost 400. Which is great. Gonna get another 8, 16, 24, I believe. Is it? Or so, 12, 24, 36, I believe. Should be 36.
For duty.
We'll, expand out this way, maybe. Build more houses in here. It's just that dumpster we saw earlier. Or actually,
Attention.
I think it might be easiest if I wall here, then around here,
Our soldiers are
and
in
I'll
trouble.
build housing in there. Think that's the best way to do it.
Reporting for duty.
So let's start by expanding our power network, that is.
What?
Do you need me? On your order.
Move him out this way.
Any orders?
Perfect. Clearing out the areas we need to in order to expand.
All right.
See that food and that gold up there, but we're gonna wait until we start building our new housing to crack into that. We need more power though, so let's comply.
Tell me. Waiting on orders. For the colony!
Alright, head straight up here. We're gonna just clear the map out with these guys as well. I think we're pretty set. Could build another 2 houses there and still be able to get through, although it would take some time. But I think what we want to do is
Attention. Building completed.
make sure this area is
Commander?
easily defensible.
That will be easy.
And in so doing, we will
Is everything okay?
secure valuable territory to expand our housing
Building completed.
and our other resource production. We can grab some farms out here as well.
Building completed.
And I think I'm gonna prioritize that actually. Let's do not enough resources. That's okay. Need more wood. think this should be all the food we need, but we'll see. We're more than halfway to our population goal, so. It's just food.
Commander?
Keep sending these guys up this way.
They are trying to break through.
That won't be a problem.
Tell me. Understood.
Okay, we'll have to clear this area on the map,
On your
Attention.
orders.
Building completed.
but so far I'm feeling pretty okay about how things are going.
All the way. All right. All the
Let's
way.
keep pushing and clearing things out. We've got ample resources for constructing some new housing, which is so important. So build a few here, maybe a few on the other side a little bit longer, and that might do it for us, but we'll see.
Do you need me? That will be easy.
Perfect.
Let's go. Commander?
Units under attack. They are attacking the colony defenses.
Ooh, bit of a concerning weak spot here. So let's make sure we address that. Could just build a wall as it is, so let's do that. Okay,
What do you
that's
want?
helpful at least. Make it go around this way, and then that way there's only a smaller, a much smaller entry point for them.
Attention.
At your
Building
service.
completed.
Sorry, sir.
We're gonna pincher move up here. Pincer move.
The train has arrived at the station.
Trains arrived and boosted us by over 60, which is exactly what we're looking for. More cottages down. Another one there, and then a little line there, and that should do it.
Tell me. All the way. Understood. Do you need me? Of course, my commander.
Alright, straight down here we go.
Completed.
23 days in, we have 66 to complete this. I think it's fair to say that we should surpass that goal by quite a bit. Or I guess, yeah,
Attention. Building completed.
achieve that
Sorry,
goal,
sir. I was cleaning my weapon.
not surpass.
Come on.
The train has arrived at the station.
494, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Kinda,
Building completed.
we're getting close. If we complete this, that might be enough, at the very least. Or putting another line in here should do it. It should put us over the top.
Do you need me?
Certainly one of the easier missions in this campaign so far, which is nice. Especially now that we've got farms. This would have been a lot more difficult with only hunting
Building completed.
cottages at our disposal. So I'm pretty thankful
This better be good.
we don't have to worry about just having those. Alright, we'll put
Yeah.
this ranger
I
on that kind of patrol route.
Just Just tell me what to do.
keep these guys. Let's just put them on chase. Hopefully they don't get themselves in too much trouble. But we'll see. There shouldn't really be
Building
much on this map that can overwhelm them unless they like split off one by one, which they have been known to do. 542, so getting very close to our goal. I think that'll do it. Do we need to clear the map as well? We don't.
Orders, sir.
So next time the train comes, that should be victory for us.
Here we come. All right.
Not going to count our chickens before they hatch, but I think that should be the case.
Come on.
Attention. Building
All right.
completed. Attention. Building completed.
Perfect. Cottages are completed. Need more food.
Oh, more orders.
Let's put another farm down. Just to make sure we can push this thing over the finish line. Maybe one there. Well, why not?
The train has arrived
Oh,
at the
we're
station.
too short. That is hilarious. Too short. Well, next time the train comes around, we'll be in good shape then. Come on, farm. Hurry up.
Attention. Building
Oh yeah, the farm puts us over. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Pretty straightforward, which is awesome. We found another hero mission, so let's go ahead and do that. Get valuable items, yeah. Same deal as every other one. So we're gonna do the hero mission here. And then I'll do one of the hordes. Let's see what this one has to offer.
What? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Come on.
Okay. A little bit more outdoor exploration in this one to start. Hopefully some items up here.
Yes. It's worth taking.
Grenades. That's fine.
Sounds good.
What we really want is research points and empire points, but
No problem. I love it.
won't say no to the grenades, especially if we face stronger enemies once we get inside the fortress. Won't say no to health kits either.
Empire. Sounds good.
Go take a look at the lore quickly. Weapons factory, authorized personnel, only trucks and helicopters must report to access control.
Perfect.
Not anymore.
Perfect. Okay. Perfect.
Already a lot more zombies in this area than we've seen gathered together on the past couple hero mission maps.
Nice. Excellent idea, sir.
Thanks everyone for joining so far, by the way.
Anything
I
more?
really appreciate it.
Understood.
It's
Anything more?
still cool to
Come on,
do this
we
and
have
have someone,
company waiting.
you know, watch. It kind of blows
So
my mind
glad to do it. Perfect.
in a funny way.
Not sure, but let's do it.
All right,
Perfect.
let's knock on the door.
Great. So glad to do it. Perfect.
I don't know why you didn't take that movement order,
For the
but
humans.
that's a bit weird.
Yes.
All right, what do we got in here? Protection elements. Please do not climb on the conveyor belts while the machines are running. Doubt the machines are running. Let's throw a grenade there.
I love it. Of course. All right.
Great idea, me. He's gonna attack the highest level
Let's go.
each time. Just trying to scan the room and see if there's any valuables, but I'm not really seeing much so far, which is a bit of a bummer.
I love it.
Haven't got any research or
Okay.
empire points yet, so hopefully that changes shortly.
Sounds good.
Man, oh man.
Silent and lethal. Perfect.
I don't know why, but sometimes he's not taking
All right.
the attack moves, which
All
is
right.
not the end of the world, but just a weird little quirk. Feel like I have to babysit a little bit more than usual. Don't disturb while the machine's running. Sure.
Perfect.
Go up this way. There's got to be something in this room, right? Medkit.
It could be a trap, but let's go.
There we go. There's something at least.
Nice. I
Grab the medical kit, then grab this afterward.
perfect.
Nope, no, no, no.
Interesting indeed.
There we go. 30 research points, which we'll graciously accept. I think we're gonna have to pull through the middle here to get through the room, but just in the interest of clearing things out and making sure we get all of the research points that we can. And empire points. I just like to scan everything. Let's throw a grenade there.
The Emperor. I love
Speed things up a little bit. Why don't we?
it. Of course.
Have to head this way and make sure that we're not missing anything over there.
For the Emperor.
Doesn't appear that we are, so
Let's go.
head back outside through that hole. And then we've got the whole top half of the map here left to explore, so I guess there's still plenty of time to find more loot, but it is strange not having found much yet.
For the Empire. Great.
Alright, definitely something up here. It's gotta be.
Perfect. Great. I hope
There we go.
not to find a harpy amazing.
10 points, whatever. I'll take that as well. I'll throw another grenade here. I want to save the last one though,
Yes.
just to
That's
make sure that we're not
perfect. Sounds good.
left hanging if something big and scary comes our way.
For the glory of Quintus.
Quintus. That's a piece of lore that I don't know. I don't know
Anything
who or
more?
what Quintus is.
Come on. Okay.
There. Clear out a couple of them to make sure that they don't
All right.
follow as easily. Couple of bad guys
Yes.
left in this room, but should be easy to
Come on. The infected are
make our way
waiting.
through. We don't even have to do an attack move or anything. They move super slow, so I'm not too worried about them. Maybe we'll kill this guy,
Here.
and then
It could be a trap, but
head on over
let's
there
go.
and read that sign. See what it says. Low caliber weapons test. Sure.
For the Empire.
That was silly.
Perfect.
Should have let them get quite a bit closer than I did, but I didn't.
Priceless.
So now we're picking them off one by one.
Of course. Nice.
I wish he had more of like a piercing round type of thing that yeah, like hit multiple zombies. And I know that he has an AoE if they're super close together, but I don't feel like I ever
Let's go.
get a chance to trigger that.
Of course. Sounds good. For the Empire.
Whatever.
For the humans. Let's go.
Dang, still not finding too much in terms of the loot here. I know that it's usually there's like a command room where the mission artifact is, and that
No.
is often where you'll find things, but
Excellent idea, sir.
oop, back up.
Wonderful. For the humans.
Got a little closer than it should have. There's something that's reassuring.
Okay.
Already been up that way, which is good as
Not
well.
sure, but let's do it. For the Empire. Come on. For the glory of Quintus.
Can't go up the stairs, which is also fine.
All right.
Ooh. Helpful.
Of course. Understood. Yes.
Very helpful. What have we here? Directed accessing through security breach, keep zone in quarantine.
For the Emperor.
No. Automatic weapons have been placed to contain the infection. That's
Yes.
great news. I think we're gonna head outside this way first. And then we'll poke our head in both of these doors here. See what there is. Weapons manufacturing.
I love it.
Sure.
I hope not to find a harpy there. Fast and silent.
Perfect. There is something satisfying about them just
For the
mowing them down as they approach. Sorry about that. That wasn't too loud.
Let's go.
Okay,
Of course.
a little bit of loot.
Amazing.
4 grenades, I'll take it.
Come on.
We'll pop into the weapons manufacturing here. Already helpful. Still no loot to be seen, but
I
that's okay. I'm sure we'll find something soon. And let's go ahead and pop this door open. There we go. That's why we have all these machine guns here.
all right. Let's go. For the Emperor. Anything more?
That's pretty satisfying. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Let's go. Of course.
Need to get some of these guys for my base.
Understood.
I know that there is a unit like that, like a wasp.
Great.
And they're not super effective at dealing with the undead, but they're helpful at sort of thinning things out. Oop, get that guy, please.
I love it. It looks great. Come
There
on.
we go. Keep it coming, guys.
Excellent idea, sir. Looks worth
Would be kind of helpful to find
Come on.
more medical kits shortly, but
Let's go. For the Empire. Yes. For the Empire. This would be useful. Nice.
okay.
Perfect.
Here we go.
Of course.
Just gonna keep things
Let's go.
moving nice and slowly. There's medkits. Oh,
Yes.
run away!
Sounds good.
Ran into more danger. Classic. Man, he does take damage real quick. Golly.
This will come in handy.
Alright, we're gonna go out here. There's gotta be something out here. I would assume.
Anything more?
Didn't get the crit there, which is unfortunate.
All right.
See, that
Let's
feels so
kill the
sneaky.
enemies of the Empire. Perfect.
Look at that.
Anything more? Come on. Wonderful. Great. It's
Sneaky.
a trap, but let's go.
And we'll head back up that way.
All right.
Have to clear out this manufacturing area.
Of course. Great.
And making decent progress now on
No problem. Yes. Come on.
Empire points and research points, but
Yes. Sounds good. Great.
would like to be making
Come on.
even more. Let's pop this door open, see what's inside. Worst case scenario, we run all the way back to these machine guns and they save us. Not so bad.
Perfect.
The rest of them are slow or not aggroed yet, which is
For the
great.
humans!
Can't just do that.
Love it.
Kill the rest of them right away. Alright. Nothing in the showers.
Come on.
Nothing at all. That's tough.
Not sure, but
Alright.
let's do it.
Bust open this door. See what waits. Mines.
Yes.
I'm gonna do something silly and see if he triggers them. I don't think he would. Yeah,
Great.
these are just like the mines that we build
Excellent idea, sir. Anything
in our other
more?
missions.
Of course. For the Emperor.
Anti-infected mines test, yeah. Mines will only activate when an infected walks over them.
No
Love that
problem.
that's on the opposite side of the minefield, so you have to walk through the minefield to read it. I think that is
Perfect.
kind of hilarious. I mean, maybe we can access it through here or something like that, but
Yes. Come on.
here we go. More loot, that's what we're looking for.
More? No fear. What do we have here? That's easy. Silent and lethal.
Let's let them clear out a little bit of the area.
Of course.
Head down here and see if there's anything else worth looting.
Of course.
Not exactly. So let's go back up this way. See what's in here.
Not sure.
Maybe
Let's do it. Great
move this
value,
barrel
no doubt.
to right there so that they don't trigger all the...
Come
You know
on,
what?
the infected are waiting.
Let's actually pick it up, drop it like right there.
Sounds
Just so we don't set off a bunch of the mines.
understood.
That way,
Let's go.
if we get a decent amount... Oh, that was dumb. I didn't think the AoE would get it, but... Now I look like a fool. That's okay. Oh, a bunch of the big guys.
Perfect.
Let's make sure he...
Wonderful. For the Empire. Let's go.
Alright.
Let's go.
One mine got him. That rocks. One mine and
They're
one shot.
already dead.
So at least... Oh, there's
Interesting.
a good number of them in here.
Sounds good. That's easy.
There he goes. Oh yeah, lots of loot as well. That's awesome.
Perfect. So glad to do it. Perfect. Let's go. Understood.
There goes one.
Yes. Come on.
Not the best name, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. Let's go. No problem.
Nothing up there, just...
You made my day.
Let's see. I know they flash, but it's hard to clock them all when they flash that quickly, so I just mouse over everything just to be safe. Oh, another two.
The more the merrier. This is nice. This is for
Oh.
the Empire.
Let's run away from this guy. Turn around, take a pot shot just to make sure he keeps chasing me.
All right.
There we go.
Come on, for the humans. Interesting. Come on.
Run away.
Let's go. Sounds good.
I'm so glad that the mines can't do any friendly damage, because I would have taken
Yes.
an awful lot there.
Fast and silent.
Almost done with the research points, which is awesome.
What
Those
do we
are
have here?
kind of what I care about the most. But that's kind of just the way that I play most games, honestly. What do you have here? Command center. Perfect. This is where we'll find the mission artifact. Oh ho ho ho. And a bunch of baddies.
I hope not to find a harpy there. Sounds good.
Sorry, I know it's probably kind of boring for me to keep just
For the Empire.
kiting them out like this, but
The party has
feels like
just
the
begun.
strat, because why would this minefield be here if I wasn't supposed to use it?
That's easy.
We'll throw a grenade in here as well.
Come on.
Or two or three.
Perfect. Of course. Okay. No problem. So glad to do it. That's easy.
There we go.
Okay.
We're clearing them out.
Yes. Let's go.
There we go. Medkit, some other loot. So maybe the mission artifact's in there instead.
I still have some tricks up my sleeve. Yes. Perfect. It shines.
There we go. Wonderful.
This is for the Empire.
Now we're making some progress on
Anything more?
the Empire points.
Yes.
We'll pick up the
Yes.
mission artifact, which
Wonderful.
heal him as well. And then
We have here. Amazing.
what do we got left? That's sneaky as well. That's so small.
What do we have here?
Alright, 40, or no, 30 more
Yes.
points. That's also so small. Brutal.
Great value. Note.
20 more.
I love it.
I'll be really, really, really annoyed if I don't find this last 20. But I think we're just gonna kick in the door here. And work our way back through, and hopefully we find it along the way.
Come on.
Gotta be something in here, right? Fingers crossed.
Interesting. Come on. Of course.
Ooh, that could be it. That could also be grenades.
Great.
I hope it's not grenades.
Let's go. Understood. This would be useful.
It's a
Come on.
medical kit. It's also not ideal, but it wasn't grenades, so
Perfect.
there's that.
That's
Have an
easy.
abundance of grenades, so let's
Okay.
use them. That's promising. Hopefully that's something. There's more med kits over there.
Nice.
Can't see much being out here since we've already searched it, but I could be wrong.
Interesting.
Ah, more grenades.
Excellent idea, sir.
Go up there and grab the med kit anyways, just in the incredibly small chance that there's something not
Of
med kit
course.
related in there.
I love it. All right. Okay. Those heads are calling for a bullet. Of course.
Okay. Don't see anything in this room. Is there any other part of the map that I haven't explored fully? Obviously there is, because there's still loot that I haven't picked up. But where that is, I am not certain. I've probably already moused over it a bunch of times, and that'll be frustrating if that's the case, but I guess I'll also probably never know. Nothing down there. Oh boy. Nothing there. Don't see anything up here. So where could it be? It's also frustrating because it's just, you know that it's literally one thing. I have a feeling it's in here somewhere. I won't spend too much time doing this. I'm sorry, I know this is probably super boring. But it's just frustrating knowing that I've missed just like one little thing. If anybody sees it, let me know. So far, I'm coming up empty. Yep. Alright, well, we'll move back towards the mission start point.
I hope not to find a harpy there.
And I'll just continue to mouse over. Oh, I just saw it.
For
There it
the
is.
glory of Quintus.
That's huge. We gotta backtrack for it. But if that's not the only thing left, then so be it. That's the last thing I'm willing to find. I knew it. Knew it was just one thing that I'd overlooked.
It shines.
It's not. It's two things I've overlooked. Is there another barrel? Oh man. This is tough. Alright, well. That's gonna be it. We're gonna miss it by literally one. frustration station, but truly am at a loss for where it could be. So let's move to the exit for real this time.
But let's go. Let's go.
Down to you. That's crazy. That's so small. Alright, let's wait for him to go grab this. I know it's only the 10 Empire points, but again, at that point it was just kind of a exercise in frustration. And of course he's getting attacked on the way, so...
Let me blow up some heads. Sounds good.
like... That's so crazy. Pixel hunting and zombie game, truly. That's exactly what this feels like for Alexis. There we go. Kind of satisfying to have it, the 100% on that, because it just would have felt stupid to not be able to get it, but hopefully that wasn't too frustrating or boring to watch. Oh. I wish he moved faster now. It's so... oh boy. But, no, I'm glad that I found that, that last one there. That was... as soon as I, that second one that was, up in this room, as soon as I saw that it was still something left, I was so dismayed. Oh yeah, for me it's literally just mouse over everything and hope that it, hope that I see it when it, the cursor changes. Alrighty. I'm gonna do this little baby swarm here. All this fresh, infected colonists. Destroy all the infected, resist all the swarms of infected. Get 100 Empire points for completing it. Let's do some research first. I don't think any of this will really help us for the swarm, but I don't really care about that. Let's do honestly, the food generation stuff like that is probably more beneficial. New warehouse would be helpful. Leave you with a shipment of raw materials. An additional 200 gold. That I'll take that. Food supply, energy supply. We'll take that. Take that. And then getting a sniper at the beginning would kind of rock as well. So let's actually be smart. Make sure that we're defending ourselves. We'll give him the extra, I'll say protection. He was feeling a little bit squishy in that last mission, and then let's take on this swarm. I haven't done one of these missions in a long time, so I'm a little bit anxious to see how it goes. So these ones are a little bit different. You start with it's kind of a point defense type thing. In the attack missions, the objective is to destroy the swarm of infected that gets in the way of the next mission. To destroy the swarm, you can count on the Imperial Army, but you will only be able to hire a certain amount of troops and defense structures based on your leadership, defined by the amount of Empire points you hold. If the officer's post is destroyed or infected during the attack, you fail. Mission begins with the game pause. Select the officer's post to hire and place units and defense structures, and then when you no longer have any Empire points left and are satisfied with the deployment of troops, press the start button to begin the attack. So, everything we want is to defend this building right here. You can kind of see here how how we can funnel enemies toward us. So let's see. Do want mostly soldiers. So let's say
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
10 soldiers leaves us with another 800. Let's start with that. Barriers. Maybe this isn't the way to play it. We'll see how this goes. A little nervous, but should be fun regardless, so. These cost 10. So we'll want to be a little bit choosy with where we place them. Okay. And then I think we're gonna do, let's do another like that, and another like that. And the rest of our money is going to be spent on soldiers. So let's say,
Reporting for duty. 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 Reporting for duty.
and try to see if we can't at least slow the progress of enemies in some directions here. Just to try and buy as much time as possible. Obviously that is kind of the name of the game. Okay. Do one more soldier just for good measure. And we'll put him right there. Obviously we can move them around, so that's the goal, but won't be able to place more defenses. Are you sure you want the battle to start already? Yes.
Ready
Okay.
and waiting. On your orders. Do you need me?
And I think my goal here is going to be kind of to
Commander? Perfect.
try to
Sir,
thin out and retreat
understood.
and
Tell me. At
these
your
guys should be forward and engaging, but let's put them over here. So I'll try to thin them out in one direction at a time, or in as few directions, fight on as few fronts as possible.
All right.
I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I think we'll be okay. These guys are doing literally nothing.
Our forces are in
On
danger.
your orders.
These guys are getting swarmed already, so let's move them behind the, Oh, they can't get behind the barricades.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
That's funny.
That will be easy.
Ruh-roh.
Alright.
Alright, just attack them. They're gonna die.
Commander?
These guys gotta go up this way.
Guide me to the infected.
That's good to know. Well,
Understood.
this is a pretty, brutal realization.
Our forces are
I thought it would be like pretty much any other,
Alright.
This is so funny. Oh boy. Just immediately lose.
On your orders.
our soldiers are in trouble.
Orders, sir. Take it easy.
Oh boy. So, I thought they'd be able to pass through the, defenses like they can most other defenses. I guess not the walls, but
Break through.
yeah, there we go. That was humbling in an extreme way. So I wonder, do we get a chance to retry that? Because I will play that quite a bit differently. Can't hop over fences, I know. Did not pass their physical, obviously. Okay. Well, now that we know about that, I think the idea is going to be, let's slow them down as far out as possible. We'll stick down some different barricades to try and funnel them in one or two different directions, and then we'll stick all our soldiers in this kind of square here and hope that that is more helpful. So we can't place barricades too close to the outpost. I guess that makes sense. It would be, I suppose, too easy at that point. So let's put some there. We'll put let's see. I want to funnel a bunch in this area. And then let's see. Here perhaps? Let's grab a bunch of soldiers first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Okay. It's not so bad. To start, let's funnel. So we've got a little bit going on here. Hopefully we can kind of get them to go this way. So let's do this. And then they'll come through here. That might slow them down a little. And then block there, and there, just to kind of choke them in that way. And then, let me see. I don't think they'll attack like idle defenses either. Like if I think I just put one in the middle, I think they'll just run around it. Could be wrong. Probably am. But my instincts tell me that that is what would happen. Get them to funnel in this way. Do that. Do that. That. Okay. And soldiers for the rest.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I lied. Soldiers for most of the rest. Not much stopping them from here, except they have to run through this area, which I think is helpful. And let's do that. Again, anything to just kind of slow them a little bit and force them to go a direction that they wouldn't normally want to go. Like that. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Hopefully it goes better. Now, we're kind of trying to force them over here, so let's stick
Orders, sir.
a ton of our soldiers, honestly, back here, and then we'll
Tell me,
see here. Just
do you need
do like 4 or 5.
on your orders?
Send them through that way.
Commander?
Another 4 or 5 of you run up here.
Just tell me what to do.
Okay,
Is everything okay?
these guys this
Orders,
way.
sir. Let's go. Tell me, on your orders. Of course, my commander. Ready and waiting. Waiting on orders. Perfect. Commander?
Okay. Let's see.
Tell me.
I don't want these guys to just go up here and make sure that we're...
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Alright,
Okay, back away.
come on. Any orders?
Back off a little bit here.
Commander?
Units under attack.
Ready and
Alright, where are the units getting hit? They're all getting hit here, so back off
Forces are under attack.
as much as we can.
waiting
Units
on
getting
orders.
attacked over there as well.
Understood. On your
And
orders.
it might be a,
Forces are in danger.
Guide me to the infected. Orders, sir. Understood. Do you need me?
They are trying to break through.
you guys.
Let's go. At your service. On your orders. Come on. Understood. Let's go.
Okay,
Damn it.
much better on this one. I think we're, you know, not super pretty or super clean, but
Is everything okay?
I think we're in
Do you need
pretty good shape here.
In trouble.
at your service?
These guys are just gonna run around in a big, silly circle here.
Understood. Ready and waiting. Great idea, sir. On your orders.
Oh, no!
Any orders? Damn it.
Don't let it get infected, please. Thank God.
Tell me.
Alright,
Away.
closer than it should have been, but success. I don't know why I find those missions so tough. Some new lore dropped. Butt clench moments. Oh my god, yeah. 660 in that one, 656 in that one. Only 1150 in terms of Empire points, which is, by my estimation, not enough. Alright. 2,000 gold production, 700 colony population here. Get another 200 Empire points. We only have 77 days to complete it. I think that should be manageable. So we'll start this one. See how far we get. See how well things go.
Oh, here we go again.
Any orders? Let's go.
Okay, let's
I'm
do
not
this.
familiar with this map, so
What? Yeah, you.
interested to see how this goes. Let's get a couple tents down. I think up this way. 2, 3. There we go.
A new task. What?
Just again, thanks for
You are gonna pay me
thanks
for
for joining me on this.
Building
you.
complete.
It's just kind of a low-key stream, but hopefully still entertaining and
This better be good.
interesting to watch. I've been playing a good amount of this game lately, but I know that I'm not the
Right at the station.
most talented, so I appreciate you spending your time with me. And no camera or anything like that. I know that's part of it as well.
For the humans!
Just want to say
You are gonna pay me for this.
it makes it a lot more fun,
Okay.
and it's still like unexpected.
What do you want now?
I'm kind of just starting out, so
This better be good.
I'm not the most proficient or skilled at it. So it's fun to learn and have people along with me for those learning moments. All right. Enough chatter. We got tents to build, sawmills to put down, little bit of food production to put down as well. That's totally fair, Raxus. Sorry, I think I called you Relaxus before. I thought that the I was an L, so that's my bad. But that's nice to hear. Do you watch a lot of like the Airbillions specifically, or
You again.
do you just kind of tune into whatever feels right the night of?
Your service.
Yeah, yeah.
Building complete.
I suppose that's fair. Just the quick glance felt like an L, but
Oh, more.
I'm glad that I caught it. I like being able to.
Attention. Building completed.
Yes, tell me.
I like getting people's names right. I think that that's like kind of the bare minimum that you can do as a
Attention.
On your order.
Building
as a
complete.
person, let alone someone who's trying to,
For the
you know,
colony!
entertain and build community and things like that. And that's fair.
Right at the station.
Oh, more.
Again, I'm still kind of like I'm new to Twitch as like a platform. Like a lot of the
Wasting my time.
streams that I watch, just because like a lot of the streamers that I follow are Americans, so and on the West Coast, which is quite a different time zone than what I'm in, so most of them have already happened, and I just follow them on YouTube because I've like, you know, discovered them from different channels or things like that. So this platform is still pretty new to me,
What?
but it's fun learning
You are
how
gonna
it
pay me
works
for this,
and
right?
things like that.
You again.
I like trying new things.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's get them patrolling, kind of cut off at least some of the ways that we could
Attention.
What do you
Building
want
completed.
now?
be overrun, but certainly not all of them.
Are you sure? Yeah.
Let's do that as well, and then I think I'm going to pull this ranger back. A lot of gold and iron. which is cool.
Yeah,
Let's patrol
great.
here.
Orders, sir.
And this big area here is disconcerting, so we're gonna
A new task.
pull them
Yeah,
up,
Just tell me
make
what
sure
to
he's
do.
just hanging out near the
gotcha.
housing, and then
You order?
honestly do that. I think that's a pretty effective way to kind of control some of this flow from here, but also block off this area. Now let's see. We'll want to get stone up and running, which is down there, so have to expand out power. That feels like the most efficient way to do it. And keep the housing going. That seems to be like, that's typically what I lack behind on, is getting workers. Usually that's
Attention.
one of the more significant roadblocks for me
Attention.
early on in a playthrough. Let's grab a quarry. Feel like this is a bit of a weird shape. I think I can get something in there, and that's probably going to be as efficient as it gets. Put down some more wood production and do 14 here, and we should be able to tap in up here as well for another 8. That's going to be handy, and I'll get a hunting cabin
Attention. Building complete.
in a couple locations as well. I don't think farms are going to be really a viable option, so,
You again. Yes,
but it looks like fishing will be,
Building completed.
roger that.
which is wonderful.
Orders for the colony.
That's a huge distance for a very slow soldier to cover, so probably not the most efficient way to be doing it. But I don't know. I think it'll work out. Oh, I heard screaming. There's one right there, so... Uh-oh. Ho ho ho. That probably wouldn't have been the end of the game, but it would have been
Let's go.
a pretty substantial setback. That's for certain.
Understood.
We're just gonna do that for now. And let's make sure we've got industry going. So quarry right here, 7 is I think the most we're gonna get. Yeah. So put that down. Energy isn't too bad, but I think I'll do that for now as well. Get one more house up, or one more tent, sorry. And expand out
Station.
our energy grid. We'll want to wall this off and put some fishing huts down, I think.
Attention.
It'd be cool if that is just like a little pocket. We can
Attention.
put some walls here as well. Alright, quarry's up. Mill's about to be.
Building complete.
Then we can build a soldier center. Pick up a little bit of iron. Get some soldiers with that. Wood workshop is 10 away.
Building completed.
10 workers, so 3 workers total, but they'll come when this tent is constructed. And we'll throw a few more down while we've got the resources and the time. And the brain capacity.
Units under attack.
Units are under attack. It was you, that's fine.
Attention. Building completed. The train has arrived
Alright.
at the station.
20 stone for the soldier center. Wood workshop, we're good to go. Let's get that started. It's because we've got idle resources sitting by otherwise. Need a billion other things for the warehouse, so it's gonna be a minute until we get that. I don't think, yeah, I think there's literally like, I don't think this counts as grassland, obviously, so I don't know if farms are gonna be possible. Or useful at least. Sure that they'd be possible, but it's be nice to clear out some of these little areas close to the closer to the edge of the map, but in due time I think that'll happen. We're going to expand out this way. Put you down there.
This better be good. Gotcha. Okay. but
I'll
it's
build a
gonna cost
wall
double.
here. Probably with a gate, I guess, and maybe a tower. Let's get a, we don't have much food, so I guess we gotta wait. That's fine. Alright, see if we can't get a fisherman's cottage down. 10 there, 14, ooh.
The train has arrived at the station.
14 here is fine. Let's do that for now. Train has arrived at the station, so we've got additional gold. Now have the stone, but not the workers, so we should have been building more tents. As soon as we can get that soldier center down and start building a couple of soldiers, we'll start pushing out and exploring these parts of the map, clearing out these little swaths closer to the base so that I can expand a little bit more safely
Attention. Building
and take advantage of any resources that are near us. Do have a time limit on this mission, so I want to make sure that we're making good use of our time. Let's put this so let's just put that there. We'll do that, that. Now that's a bit of a waste, but
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Archer should be able to handle
What?
these for now. And they're stepping up their, moving towards veteran status at a decent enough clip, so. Alright. Give me the soldier center, please.
The train has arrived
Thank
at the
you. Okay. I think we're gonna put it. Let's put it here.
Attention. Building
Somewhat central. Feels like we can pump out soldiers in any direction as needed. And then you are going to run up here,
Understood.
grab that.
Come on. Understood.
Do wish we had snipers. That would very much help, but no such luck. Don't have them unlocked yet. Soldiers will do just fine for this mission, I hope. Let's take a little bit of a... Let's do that. We'll have to throw some defenses down in this area anyways, so we might as well.
Attention. Building complete.
Soldier center is complete, which means I can put down exactly one soldier.
Commander?
The train has arrived at the station.
Now we're out of food.
Building completed.
It is very much a game where it's like one thing after another, after another.
Reporting for
There's so much to manage at times.
Completed.
I think that's a good spot for a tower. Or that, honestly. Let's do that. That way if they bust through here, they've got an extra... They can't just run free.
Do you need me? Reporting for duty.
And let's see about putting down another hunter's cottage right there. And we've got all we can down there. Put another one here. Just to
This better be good.
try to make sure we can grab as much food and resources nearby as possible.
Attention. Building completed.
Let's see.
The train has arrived at the station.
There we go. That's all we can get without securing some more iron, or a more stable supply of iron, so until that happens, let's do cottage, and then we'll do a farm anyways, just to
Reporting for duty.
see how that looks on this map, I guess. I don't think the farm is going to help us.
Building completed.
Let's go.
This is helpful though. So
For
let's
humans.
get power. Let's get power up here.
Is everything okay? Let's get
Reporting for
them.
duty.
I want to see what part of this is traversable. So yeah, just these two tiles are not.
All the way. Perfect. On your orders.
Okay, so we can throw this guy
Attention. Building
Great
up
idea,
here
sir.
and safely wall off these two areas, and we'll be in pretty good shape in terms of space. Not in terms of resources, but that'll have to that'll come eventually.
research finished.
I'm feeling like clearing these areas out before expanding too far up this way, although I do know
Tell me.
we have a time limit. We want to make sure that we're making the most of the time that we have.
Commander?
And isn't that just a way to live your life right there? Alright. These guys are doing fine.
On your orders.
I'm not too worried about them unless a bunch of executives start running towards them, but
Do you need
let's
me?
make sure they're taking out the highest priority targets. And let's make sure also that we are
Attention. Building completed.
getting food where we can. Oops.
Is everything
Okay.
okay?
More stone over this way,
Station.
which could be,
Come on.
it's very scarce, so I don't know if it's
Attention. Building complete.
All right.
worth looking at even.
Of course, my commander. That will be easy. For the colony! Understood.
Okay. Let's let them sort out their affairs over there.
Our forces are in danger.
Alright, I trust them. I do trust them.
Attention. Building completed.
Got cottages coming in, which means also that we have more workers coming in.
Our soldiers are in trouble.
Get the farm going.
Just tell me what
Soldiers are managing just fine.
All right.
Oh, that kind of scared me. I don't know why.
Away.
I know that the
Of course,
train
my commander.
doesn't do friendly fire, but just seeing a train barreling towards a group of your people like that
Arrived at the
is
station.
still disconcerting. Should still be expanding out and building up defenses, but the question is what direction. I think the obvious play is to go here and here and wall these two off. And then that way we only have a direct route to our base through the south and this eastern area here.
Any orders? That will be easy.
I do get like some
Come on.
decision paralysis in this game in the
All right.
sense that
Attention.
I like kind of lose direction at times. And I think that's what
For the
kills you.
colony!
Attention. Technology research finished.
That will be easy. All right. Great ideas, sir.
Let's clear out these areas here.
Understood. For the humans! Let's go. Of course, my commander.
That food is clutch.
Understood.
Very much appreciate
On
this.
your orders.
Extra 40 free food
Arrived at the station.
just sitting around.
Perfect. That will be easy.
I'm gonna head down this way. Maybe we'll scoop up this gold. I don't know if it makes sense to scoop it up first, actually. Because we're obviously gonna more safely expand up here first, so... Yeah, I don't know. Let's do that. Put a gate down so that we can get through. And also On this side, same idea. We'll do gate over here. And then we'll do that. Just again, because the gate is the weakest
Our
part of the
forces are in
wall.
danger.
This guy's in trouble, so let's
Oh,
send you to help them out for now.
Roger that. Yes. Gotcha.
And now
Are you
back
sure?
this way. Make sure everybody's still running their routes. You are not, but that makes sense, kinda.
You call
Just
that a plan?
do that.
Ready and waiting. Understood.
Group of soldiers is just gonna keep
Come on.
exploring around the base. These little pockets are really
Let's go.
they're making it seem more possible to
Alright.
build defensible areas, or I guess like funnel enemies through here, build up some walls, and
Let's go.
pick them off a little bit easier.
Perfect.
The train has arrived at the station.
Otherwise, I'd be a little bit concerned about expanding to these gold
Trouble.
stockpiles. But it feels like it's more manageable to do so,
That was easy.
based on the terrain here. Sort of natural defenses.
All the way. On your orders. Understood.
Units under attack.
Alright.
Tell me.
Let's keep them going. We've got like a lot of resources that are just sitting around. And now we've got the food as well, so let's just keep pouring money and resources into upgrading housing to make sure we've got
Orders? All the way.
the workers available when we need them.
Is everything okay? Come on.
Getting some veteran soldiers now as well, which is awesome.
That will be easy.
There we go.
All the way.
This guy's never gonna hit veteran because he's at the back of the group and he's just running on the spot, not shooting his weapon, so hard to gain experience when you're not fighting enemies.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Okay,
Do you need me?
let's keep
Alright.
Attention. Building completed.
pushing these guys through. Just following the tracks is the most direct route to the gold, which makes sense. It's supposed to be a mining operation.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Alright. Pretty wicked to get this iron tapped up here. I would love to expand this way. Let's get a little bit more wood production coming in. I don't think we have room to fit 2 sawmills here, so we'll just put down those, but we can get 2 of those for sure. Oh, the farms are gonna be fine, so 64 isn't bad at all. That's good. I didn't know if this would count as like
Completed.
farmable tiles or anything, so I did not think that they were going to be useful on this map, but I'm glad to be wrong.
The train has arrived at the station. Attention.
Commander?
Building completed.
All the way. For the colony!
Big pile of gold here.
Perfect.
So, we need gold production at 2,000 per minute. We only have 479 right now. We need colony population at 700. We only have 200.
Tell me.
So we've got some work to do.
Building completed.
And we've got a wave coming up. So, I think we'll wall off this area as much as we can. Which means we gotta expand out a little bit. Not too much. That should do. We'll build some walls out this way and walls out this way, and then maybe pop down a tower with some units in it, obviously. Seem to have some of the little like in-between or pre-wave
Commander?
zombie swarms coming at us, but they're not runners at this point. They're just
That will be easy.
Attention.
Let's go.
Building complete.
slow movers. So,
For the colony!
nothing to be too concerned about.
Understood. Perfect. Great idea, sir.
Alright, let's get walls going, so... I don't know about that design, but put a tower here and maybe a tower there. I don't know.
The train has arrived at the station.
Might be a silly move, but
Tell me.
I make a lot of those, so it's just
That will be easy.
showing everybody what to expect when they watch me play this game. Okay. Things are happening. Need more energy. So let's do... Oh well. Bit of a silly placement there, but that's fine. And warehouse would be a good idea. Probably.
Waiting on orders.
They are trying to break through.
What?
Wouldn't be a bad idea to get some walls there as well, but
Commander? Of course. Commander.
we'll keep our
For the colony!
eye on this wood and maybe expand out that way. We also really want to expand out this way, because I need to get to some of that iron.
Great idea, sir.
Quite desperately, in fact.
Attention.
You're going to attack the highest priority. It's a waste of time going for anything else.
The train has arrived at the station.
Come on.
We'll do that.
Attention.
There we go.
Building complete.
Upgrading all of our buildings to cottages, or all of our dwellings, sorry, to cottages, which is pretty important.
Attention. Building
We'll grab a bit of wood. Don't know if that's traversable. I guess it is. I thought maybe I was gaming the system a little bit, but not so. That seems like a waste, so we're not going to do that. But we'll pick up this wood.
Understood.
And perhaps build a tower right there. I think that'll cover most of this area until we can expand our energy production, or energy grid out that way.
Our forces are in danger.
Forces are under attack. Oh, are they ever?
Do you need me? On your orders.
Okay.
Let's run around in a circle and hope that we can
Gotcha. Okay.
distract them from the buildings long enough.
You pay. Are you sure? Gotcha. I hope you're not
The
wasting
colony
your
is
time.
under attack.
Is everything okay?
They'll take care of that. That should be fine.
A new task. Yeah.
This sucks though.
You order, you pay. Okay. You order?
Just don't let them get to the housing.
Yes. Yeah. Sounds interesting. It could be worse. Oh, here we go again. Great. Okay.
There. Okay, so next order of business is to wall off this, I think.
The
What do
train
you
has
want
arrived at
now?
the station.
Any orders?
That could have been GG's right there.
What? Gotcha.
Glad it wasn't, but
Okay. Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
that's
Soldiers
dumb.
are in
We don't need
trouble.
that. Alright, you're fine.
Yes, tell me.
Almost veteran as well, which is nice. Let's get
Dozens of infected are near the colony.
let's
They
get
are
our
approaching from the south.
gate over here. And then wall off this area, throw down a tower. Alright, they're approaching from the south, which means probably through here. If I had to guess, I hope they wouldn't come that way. Yeah, I feel like they would come through here.
Do you need me?
I'm gonna put one soldier in there,
Guide me to the infected.
come down this way with the rest.
Alright.
Hello? There we go.
All the way.
I hope that I'm right. There's a good chance I'm not, but
Perfect.
fingers crossed.
Just guide me to the infected. Come on. Great idea, sir. Let's go. Perfect. Do you need me?
Yeah, so they're coming down from there. They're gonna come up. Almost guaranteed this way. Maybe they come up here. Either way, I think we'll be in okay shape. Maybe let's run down this way a little bit just to make sure that we can respond either way if necessary. Oh. Hi guys.
All the way.
Yeah, I presume...
Let's go.
Yeah. Here they come.
On your order.
Bit of a bigger horde than I expected it to be, if I'm being honest. Couple heading down that way too, which is disconcerting. I'm gonna put that archer in that tower.
Any orders?
We can build a few other soldiers, which I should have started as soon as I grabbed that pile of iron, but
Orders, sir.
I forgot.
Great idea, sir.
They are attacking the colony
Let's go.
defenses.
Let's see. Let's get you out and in there.
Under attack.
Is everything okay? Come on.
Our defenses
All
are
the
being
way.
attacked.
Alright. That should be fine.
In danger.
Let's go. For the humans! Reporting for duty. Let's go.
That's fine. Got another soldier that's trained and ready, so
Ready and waiting.
let's put them in there.
Walls are under attack.
Commander?
Oh. Let's not actually.
Orders,
Let's put
sir.
them over here.
They are trying to break through.
Just tell me what to do. Of course, my commander. Come on.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
On your orders.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Alright. Bit of a closer call. Not super pretty,
For duty.
The walls are under attack.
but also not super
Need me?
officially defeated yet. So let's make sure that
They
we
are
rectify
trying to
that
break
problem. Alright. There we go. So I think with that wave being defeated, I think I'm gonna call it here. It's getting pretty late. I gotta work in the morning, so I'm gonna be a grown up and call it a night. But I really appreciate everybody for coming with me on this. It's a lot more fun when there's people around. But yeah, I'll be streaming this again. I'll probably continue the campaign on Tuesday, but if you're interested in you know, giving me a follow and haven't done so yet, please consider it. If not, that's okay. It's just nice to have you around. So yeah, I hope to see everybody next week, and hope everybody has a great rest of their week, I guess. Alright, good night guys.